Hey guys, how are you doing? Decided to start just a minute or two early. I hope you guys are all doing well. Let me know in the chat how your lunar eclipse was. I know that it passed yesterday morning for many of those of you here in North America. It just feels a little more settled today. It got hit pretty hard for this lunar eclipse. But of course, I'm not surprised. My sun was right underneath the moon and Uranus. My natal sun, I should say. So I'm not surprised. Looking ahead though, we are now kind of starting to come out of the really tough energies. There's still going to be a few bumps in the road for probably the rest of this week, but as we get into next week, the energies should start to lighten up, and then the following week, Jupiter will go direct in Pisces. So we've got another planet going direct, which is wonderful. And of course, Jupiter is activating the Neptune Jupiter conjunction in Pisces back in like April 8th through the 11th this year. And so, this energy is for the most part very fortuitous. It really helps to remove a lot of barriers, a lot of obstacles where there were things in your way. Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces coming together kind of really helps to remove those. So there's a reactivation of that energy kind of coming in when it stations direct. So it's happening very close to, if not on, the degree mark that it all happened on. So that's kind of a bonus. And of course, Jupiter's doing this just as we're heading into Sagittarius season, which is great. Sagittarius season is a lot more playful, it's a lot more fun, it's a lot more lighthearted, and a lot more expansive. So I think that that's going to help with things quite a bit. So, if you guys need your own reading, you can book those with me in the links below this video. Also, if you want to join the Alchemy family and join our subscription, we're going to be doing our live call this coming Sunday, and that starts at 6 p.m. Eastern. We do go on a live call together, and I'm going to be going over more of the astrological alignments, what's kind of coming up. A lot of people share what's going on in their life. We do some kind of coaching and advice, and then we do a breakout room so everyone gets to meet each other. So if you're looking for your tribe, you might want to join Alchemy and come hang out with us. And other than that, guys, why don't we get into the signs? We're going to be starting off with water. Water, you guys are first. And just remember, these readings are general. If they don't resonate with you, maybe check out your moon or your rising if you haven't already, or your Venus. And don't try to make anything fit that isn't meant to fit, all right? It just means it's not for you. So water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Let's get into it and find out what's in store for you for the last half of November. I'm going to be using my Alchemy deck once again. The unknown archetype of Alchemy here. And let's kind of see what is the main theme here of your reading, and then we'll look at what is the potential challenge. So what is the main theme here for the reading for water signs for the last half of November? Oh, nice. Okay, and then what is the potential challenge? Quick on the draw here, water signs. I love it. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, such interesting cards coming up here. Okay, so your main theme here is sugar. Is sugar. Which obviously talks about the sweetness, being kind, just overall being nice. And the reason why I think that's interesting, because your potential challenge coming up is the despicable face, which talks about something that you have been keeping hidden about yourself, or there's some kind of energy that wants to share itself, but you don't believe that it's proper, or you're ashamed of it. And so, oh man, let me kind of go into sugar here for you guys, because this is about the sacred sweetness, the pleasure, attraction. Oh, how sugar dances on the tongue. No matter how intellectual and scholarly our pursuits, sugar reminds us of our longing for simple pleasures. Until the 12th century, our need for sweetness, it is after all one of the 5 essential tastes in Ayurveda, was fulfilled by raw honey offered by the bees. This material had many medicinal properties and was known in alchemy as a sacred elixir. Now, most of our sources of sweetness, both literally and metaphorically, are highly processed, defined for us by a culture of consumption. This card is a call to explore the simple sweetness in life. Can you add tenderness to your alchemical experience? How about joy or even laughter? I feel, water signs, there might be a theme here around possibly, I want to say, needing to maybe be tender or sweet to a part of you that maybe feels ashamed and wants to kind of be exposed. Maybe, and when I say exposed, I mean revealed, so that it can be integrated back in. Because the despicable face really talks about that part of us that no one wants to look at or believe actually exists, and so we just deny it, and that's not good. So I am getting the sense that some of you might have been overly kind, trying to mask this part. So what I say is, and I used to do this, is I used to just want to be kind to people, or be as sweet as possible, just as nice as possible, as likable as possible, so that people would never see the parts of me that I didn't want them to see. So I'm just wondering if there's like a masking going on, whether it's you or there's some kind of masking energy in your life or anything like that. Let's kind of see what happens with the tarot. What do we need to know about the past here for water signs? What do we need to know about the past? Okay, we have a Moonchild in reverse coming up. What do we need to know about the past for water signs? Yep, and then we have the 8 of Cups. And we have the 2 of Swords in reverse. Okay, coming into the present. We have the King of Swords, the 4 of Wands in reverse, the 5 of Cups in reverse, and coming into the future here for water signs. What is coming into the future here for water signs? Oh my. Okay, we have shadow work. The Queen of Swords. Okay, we've got a king and a queen on the board. And what else is coming into the future? Okay, and the 7 of Cups in reverse. Bottom of the deck, you have the 10 of Cups. And underneath that, though, is the 3 of Cups in reverse. Very interesting, polarizing energy here, water signs. Okay. Let me just take in your spread here for a second, because this is all about your long-term happiness. This is about reaching a goal of really understanding what it is that makes you happy. What do you need to do to get that? But also coming perhaps on the heels of something not so happy. With the 3 of Cups here in reverse, this can talk about perhaps planned events going awry, maybe something that you thought would have been a happier experience is not. This could also be like a rift between friends, possibly partners. But I do want to say there's the Eight of Swords underneath, and so there's some element here of getting unstuck. And I do feel that when I look at your cards here, is that there is this element here of, for you water signs, where you're starting to make some forward movement, where maybe perhaps it was difficult. And so we have in your past here the Moon Child in reverse, the Eight of Cups, and then the Two of Swords in reverse. The Moon Child, let me go, because this one always, the Moon Child talks about the cycles, right? And understanding that there are cycles to everything, and being in alignment with cycles. The moon also talks about our ability to connect, that part of us that is able to connect with our own intuition, our dreams. Let me see here. So when this card shows up, it asks you to consider how you can cultivate your own sacred relationship with the moon. This luminous beacon functions as a great celestial doorway into new spaces and opportunities within you and around you to help you see beyond the limitations of your lived reality. And I feel that what I'm getting with the Moon Child in reverse is that this is definitely, even though this is already in your past, it feels like the door has already been opened for you, and there's been some sort of intuitive insight or illumination that has come in, perhaps around cycles in your life or something you've been in a cycle of. And I feel like you've broken it with the Eight of Cups coming here. You've managed to leave something that really, I don't feel like it was calling on your heart, or you could feel its pull any longer, and knew that it was time to perhaps start moving in a different direction. And with the Two of Swords here in reverse, it's telling me that you kind of came out of a stalemate, some kind of stagnation that you may have been in, water signs. You're finally getting some forward movement here in the past. Coming into the present moment, though, we have the King of Swords, the Four of Wands in reverse, and the Five of Cups in reverse. I just feel like you're making a really big decision in the last half of November, or you're finalizing a really big decision. It looks like there's either, I want to say, a contract that could be breaking, or it's possibly a contract that has been delayed that's finally going to be decided upon. And with the Five of Cups here in reverse, though, this is good, though, because you're no longer in this place where you're feeling kind of bad, or you're feeling kind of down about like whatever has transpired here. But I feel, though, that there is something you need to face, water signs. There's something you need to face, and it's not about just always being nice and trying to be the, it's not, I don't want to say taking the higher road. I want to say that it's okay to settle into the discomfort or the uneasiness or the disappointment. Absolutely, I feel there's disappointment here. To settle into that and to allow that to really be felt. And I think if you do, you're going to move out of that pretty quickly. So don't try to mask it, is what I'm trying to say, is what I'm kind of getting. Like, don't try to gloss over and say, oh, everything's fine. Like, really kind of sit with the things that aren't fine. And I feel like you're going to move through this a lot faster, but you're already making headway. So, and I say this because in your future, we have the Shadow Work card, the Queen of Swords, and then the Seven of Cups in reverse. And I feel like for some of you water signs, there may be coming up a very important conversation that has to be had about perhaps other options that are coming into play. But also, I want to say the elements of the shadow coming in, and it's kind of bringing me back to this Despicable Face card of what needs to be addressed so that you can fully move forward towards your Ten of Cups here, because this is the highlight, this is the theme, this is what you're really like percolating on, thinking about, weighing out, reflecting on, like what is it that you want now that something hasn't really gone the way you thought it would. And I want to say there is some level of disappointment here, but I see that I want to say one door is closing, but another one will be opening. So let's kind of go into this and clarify further. Water signs, tell me about this Ten of Cups as the overall energy. What do we need to know about this? What do we need to know about the Ten of Cups? Okay, you have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about more about this Ten of Cups, please. What do we need to know? Oh, wow. Okay. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Cups, and the Hangman in reverse. There's an overwhelming sense here. I think you're weighing options. You're weighing something out. You're weighing either choices or options, and really kind of looking at it. And I want to say there's either someone or something that you're really wanting to merge with, that you're really wanting to come together with. It could be like this Two of Cups doesn't have to necessarily be a person. It could be your dream. It could be your wish. But I feel like what's happening though, water signs, is you're getting a new perspective on something. There's been like a pause, or there's going to be some kind of pause around this so that you can truly see things from a different light, or see something that may have been missing, a missing piece of the puzzle, something that you need right now that's going to really cast a lot more illumination for you in understanding what it is that you need in order to really kind of get to this place of your Ten of Cups. So let me see what the Moonchild in reverse is all about here in your past. Tell me more about the Moonchild. I am getting this message right now as I'm looking at the Sugar card, water signs. I do feel like sweeter things are ahead for you, but the only way to get to those sweeter things is to not mask the things that can't be sweetened, is what I want to say. Like, don't overdo the sugar, you know, like don't like kind of douse everything in sugar. It's like finding that balance and understanding like there's good and there's bad here, and being okay with that. Tell me more about this Moonchild in reverse. Oh, wow. Okay, there's your Ten of Cups in reverse. I want to say something definitely was illuminated here. You got some intuition. Okay, we have the Temperance card. There may have been some healing needed that has come through this upset. Okay, and as I say that, there's the Four of Wands in reverse. So there's been some kind of separation, possibly a breakup, an ending to something long-term that you've been really attached to when it comes to your own happiness. And I think there's been sort of a transformation that's happened here. I do get that there's been a revelation, some sort of, again, I want to say illumination with that Moonchild, but it comes through this understanding of cycles, that not everything is meant to last. Things are here for sometimes a short time, maybe it's a long time, maybe it's forever, who knows? But there is definitely some sort of transformation happening here through the act of healing here in the past, which has allowed you here to like move forward, move away from something. So what is this Eight of Cups? Okay, we have the Page of Cups in reverse. Sorry, the Page of Pentacles. Tell me more about this Eight of Cups. Okay, we have the Page of Wands. I want to say that someone wasn't maybe putting all of their best effort forward, or wasn't applying themselves in the way that they could through what may have been like the beginning stages of a new cycle, or possibly even just new efforts. And it's been kind of just disappointing. I want to say with the Page of Wands here, you walked away because you didn't get either what you were hoping for or expecting, or the news that you wanted, or the answer that you wanted. and you just kind of like left. For some of you, it also feels like perhaps there was like a lack of excitement, or something was underwhelming. Yes, underwhelming to you. And I want to say it's been a little underwhelming for a little bit. You know, it's not just something that happened out of the blue. It's been kind of building. And I think that's why there were these new efforts. But in the end, it just wasn't working. So tell me about the Two of Swords in reverse. Tell me more about the Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, wow, okay, water signs. It feels like you really went through some kind of separation here. Some things didn't work out. Like, it just did not work out. Because on the Two of Swords, you have the Two of Wands, followed by the Three of Coins in reverse and the Seven of Wands. So there's a path here that you finally started to move forward on, but this, whatever this is that you finally got some movement on, at first you were like, I don't know what to do. And it has to do with something that either didn't really come together from the past, but also this path ahead of you that there may be some resistance towards, not feeling like you've maybe got to fight for it. But there's been some kind of opening here, some kind of forward movement that was kind of between two choices or two decisions, two different kinds of paths. Okay, so in the present moment here, in this last half of November that we're talking about, you've got the King of Swords coming in, and I'm just getting this really self-assured energy from this King of Swords, like very just certain. Yeah, okay, we have the Ace of Wands. There's something new on the horizon. You're looking at something with new life, something that could be birthing ahead of you. It's kind of got you feeling a little bit more passionate, or you are passionate about it. Okay, we have the Nine of Coins in reverse. One more card here on the King of Swords. Okay, and the Eight of Coins in reverse. So you're really looking towards your future is what I feel like. You're looking at what's ahead of you, what's new, what's exciting. And you're also contemplating, I want to say there's either been some codependency around, or you haven't been feeling yourself, water signs, where you feel like, yeah, no, I've been doing my best work. Like, there's been some procrastination, you've been maybe putting something off, but it feels like in this last half of November, you're going to get some sort of spark of creativity, and there's just a lot of clarity around this, and you're just going to know exactly what to do. Like, you're going to really feel confident about how to execute this. And it feels like whatever procrastination or putting something off is getting alleviated, or it's like it's not even, it's totally a thing of the past now. Like, you're ready to move. Now we have this Four of Wands in reverse. Tell me about this Four of Wands. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Swords in reverse. And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. I think for some of you, this is like, this is a newer contract coming in, but it hasn't arrived yet. There's some sort of delay around it, like an agreement or a contract. And I want to say there's a part of you that just doesn't know if you have what it takes to get it done. It's very brand new. You've got a lot of brand new energy coming in here, water signs. Like, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Swords, like, you're kind of like, I don't know if I can make this work. I don't know if I can manifest this. I don't know if it's crazy because you have some clarity over here with this new passionate thing. So for some of you, this feels like it's a contract that it's a new agreement, but you don't exactly know how it's going to come into play. And I want to say it may even like overwhelm you to some degree. I think it challenges you in some way that you haven't been challenged before. And so it's calling on parts of you that are kind of heading into newer territory. But I do want to say for some of you, this feels like a contract breaking. It feels like you're giving up on something that may have started. You may have had some. It feels like for some of you, you might be pivoting. You might be pivoting. Like there's something new really opening up, and something that you thought that you were going to go down that was like this new idea, and thought that it was going to be maybe good for you financially, or maybe it was good for you just stability wise, had some good roots to it. I think you might be kind of second guessing that. So again, because we have the Seven of Cups here in reverse, it feels like you're dealing with some options here. It does. It feels like you're dealing with some options. I think there's something that you have to face within yourself, water signs, that has to be really kind of looked on, face on, like you can't avoid it. And it has to do with your ability to move forward, your ability to take on new things. Let me see what this Five of Cups in reverse is about. What's this Five of Cups in reverse? Yeah. Okay, you have the Sun card coming out. And there's the Seven of Cups again. As I was telling you, it feels like you've got options. And then you have the Magician in reverse. So I feel like something that you've had trouble manifesting in the past is going to start kind of making its way into more probabilities, higher probabilities in the last half of November. And you're going to be coming out of this state of being, or this place where you're kind of only focused on what was going wrong, and you're now starting to really focus on all the things that could be going right, or you're putting all your energy into the things that are going to be going right. And I think it's just opening up more pathways for you. I think you're starting to see more options, you're getting more clarity, and it's just a lot more optimistic than I think you've been feeling as of late. However, that all being said, I do see the Shadow card coming in here in your future. So remember, I want to say, especially with the Moonchild up here, it's important to understand the cycles of things. It feels like you're working through something, and to not get discouraged in the ebbs and the flows of the energy here. Because what I just heard is you're learning something very important or specific to what you need down the road. So getting used to the cycles and not freaking out, or not thinking that because one thing starts to slow down or there's a pause that it's not working out. Tell me about the Shadow work card here. What do we need to know about the shadow work? Tell me about the shadow work card, please, for water signs. What is this card about? Okay, there's the King of Swords again, upright. The Seven of Coins. And the Four of Swords. Again, it feels like there's something you need to look at here, water signs, when it comes to your ability to move forward or procrastinate or put things off, delay things. From your perspective, you may think it's unintentionally, but it's a little bit of, I want to say, self-sabotage, or maybe there's someone around you that, maybe kind of is doing this, but there's a need to kind of really look under the hood here and just take a pause. And it's about you being able to execute the thing that you really want to execute. What is in your way, and kind of really dealing with it once and for all. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. Yeah, okay, we have the Death card. Ooh, there might be a conversation about like really putting something to an end. You know, because the Queen of Swords can be very like, okay, we have the 6 of coins coming up here. I want to say it's about really having, okay. And then the 9 of Swords is coming up. Yeah, okay. It's about the ability to really receive, okay? To have reciprocal give and take, to not always be the giver, to know how to receive when things are coming in. But, you know, like, I just feel like there might be some important conversation or a finality here, like finally cutting away something that just has to go. And it could be something you fear. It could be an anxiety you have, something that you've been worried about. It could be, you know, like, am I going to be able to provide for myself? Am I going to have the support that I need? Am I going to receive everything that I need to receive? There's something around this where there might be some communication, or there might just even be like a come to Jesus moment that you have where you're like, enough already. Like, it's like there's a change in beliefs, like a death of one beliefs to bring in room for a new one. That is around your ability to receive reciprocity, equal give and take, and just knowing that you're going to be supported is something I really want to keep saying. Tell me about the 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay, we have the Star card in reverse. The 6 of Wands. One more card, please. Oh, jeez. Okay, you also have the Lovers in reverse and the Queen of Coins coming up here on the 7 of Cups in reverse. I really feel like this 7 of Cups here, just feeling like there's going to be a lot of clarity. There's an option that I definitely think you're going to be going with here. Where there was a sense of lost hope, there's now a sense of achievement, acknowledgement, and it does feel like it's rooted in a decision you made in the past. And I just get that whatever this is, it's bringing in a lot of success, stability, some kind of up-leveling of your own status in some way. But I want to say there's this element to your reading, water signs, where there's a door closing and another door opening. So, and again, not to forget about the door that's closing, like allow yourself to be with that disappointment, but also to know that there are some brighter things ahead and sweeter things coming in, just as I got over there. So, and it does feel like it's either going to be tied to either finances, your own status, or just stability in general, feeling very successful in your own right. There's something here opening up for you. And again, this is like, you're looking here at your long-term happiness, water signs. This is what you're looking at. So this is your focus. And I think this is what you're kind of trying to move everything towards and really focus on, like how this is all going to play out for you. So water signs, that's my reading for you. How did that resonate with you guys out there? All my Cancers, my Scorpios, my Pisces, my little fishies, my crabs, my scorpions, and my fish. How did that one all resonate with you? All right. Hey, Suiterbug. Thanks for being here. Hey, Karena. Heart Whisperer. Hello, Narda. Okay, we are on to air signs next. Air signs, you guys are next. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we need to know? The Justice card just tried to come out for you, air signs. You're welcome. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oops. What is in store for my air signs for the last half of November? What is in store for my air signs? We just finished water, now we're on to air. Okay, air signs, let's find out what is the main theme of your reading, and what is a potential challenge you might be facing. Okay, air signs, what is the main theme here of your reading? What is the main, okay, and what is the potential challenge here for, oops, here we're going to take that one. There's two. Oh, a couple cards I haven't gotten before. Okay, so air signs, you have sap the moon plant as your main theme of your reading. So let's go into that. Here we are. Nocturnal, sacred water of the unconscious. It is an ancient substance said to be born of water, plant, and moonlight. This elixir develops in the depth of night and is thus a metaphor for the wellspring of the unconscious. When this alchemical magic is afoot, it's all about dreams. The answer you are seeking will not come from the intellect nor the opinion of others. It will surface from the depths as if rising from the ancient waters of your memory. The work is to rest, restore, and awaken your celestial senses. Do this by pausing, by releasing your grip. The sap of the moon plant signifies you are in the deep territory of destiny and the imagination. This is a mythic moment. The dream is waiting to show itself, but awaits your sincere invitation. Ask and rest. All will be revealed. And when I look at your challenge, air signs, it feels very much that you're getting you're tapping into some information or awareness here, something that wants to be known, that is coming in through highly intuitive channels, possibly your dream space. And this is like the theme of your reading. But when I look at your challenge, you have the spark of light. and the great work. And so I'm wondering if you're challenged here right now, air signs, by like what your purpose is, like what is the next step for you, what are you really meant to be doing here when it comes to really utilizing the information that you may be getting. I think you're getting some high level guidance coming in. Let me go to okay, LX. Wait. Since we're right here on Sparks of Light, this is about hope, sensation, exhilaration. This card arrives just in the nick of time, leaving a trail of celestial light to guide the way. Follow these flickers as if they are alchemical clues, guiding you to an illumined state. When this card appears, it's likely there has been a lull or void of direction in the laboratory. Some may even say the lights have been turned off. Yeah, like I feel like air signs that you're getting some sort of, you're getting communicated with, there's a high level guidance coming in, messaging on, I want to say next steps of your path, or something to do with what you are more aligned with purpose wise. But there's been some kind of darkness or lack of willingness, or I don't know, just feeling kind of lost, not knowing again what direction to take. But it feels like that's opening up for you. It feels like you're getting the answers like this last half of November. So let's see how that's kind of playing out for you in the tarot. Something's kind of coming up with whatever you've been needing answers on. But it's something that I want to see, because you've got the great work card here. Actually, let me go back into the book here for this one. The great work, attention, devotion, vocation. This card shimmers in the distance, promising purpose, achievement, and understanding. When will we get there? When will our efforts be recognized? And this is like, so it's this kind of energy where it's like, when is this going to happen for me? When do I finally get to do this? When, is it all going to come together? So we come to realize each alchemist's life is an accumulation of moments in which attention is placed upon a subject within the laboratory. The artist draws a single line. The poet scribes a single word. The rose forms a single leaf. This card reminds us that the alchemical garden grows from seeds tended to by devoted hands in the grace of sun, water, and earth. You cannot force the great work. You cannot claim it or complete it. This card arrives to whisper words of encouragement. You're in the right place, the most important place for you. This is the alchemical garden. Intend to the youngest growth, be delicate and precise. So stay with it. Air signs, like whatever this is, or there's something that really wants your attention. So let's see what's kind of coming up here. And then what do we need to know about the past here for air signs? Okay, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. What else do we need to know about the past here for air signs? The Star card in reverse. The Five of Wands. And then coming into the present moment, we have the Two of Pentacles. What else is coming into the present moment? We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. The Seven of Wands. And coming into the near future, oh geez, okay. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Four of Swords upright. And then we have the Knight of Wands upright. And on the bottom of the deck, Okay, we have the Sun in reverse with the High Priestess in reverse underneath that. And the Hangman underneath that in reverse. Okay. Air signs, you're going through something here that you're really wanting answers on, and you're just not feeling like you know what to do. And I want to say, I think it's devoted to a lot of like what direction you're supposed to go or what you really want to do next. Whatever is really important to you right now in your journey, this is where the focus is. But for some reason, it's feeling it's feeling a little heavy. And I got to say, when I look at your cards, the first thing that's coming to my mind is I feel like you're really exhausted, air signs, like you're tired. I think you've been burning the candle at both ends, or you've been almost like spinning your wheels, whether you're trying to figure this out or you're just like, I don't know if there's even some exhaustion in the waiting period. I don't know. But when I look at your, with the overall card here being the Sun in reverse, with the High Priestess in reverse underneath that, is that the clarity that you seek or the optimism that you're hoping for, that kind of like, almost like that blessing of like, okay, it's time, like the gates are open for you, is going to be revealed to you, but it's being revealed to you through very mystical avenues. It's really important for you to be very tuned into the, like it is like that unconscious, like the dark depths of, I want to say even the quietude of the universe. Like there's something that you need to know, but it's coming in and it's there, but you have to slow everything down. You have to stop. You have to really kind of tune in. And I think you've been trying to go to trying to figure something out, putting like pressure on yourself. So when I look at your past, you have the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Star in reverse, and the Five of Wands. The King of Pentacles in reverse is usually like my missing in action kind of card, like someone who's not showing up in the way that they should. I don't know if you've been dealing with someone in your life who has maybe this could be a boss. This could be someone who's maybe not being the leader they need to be. They're maybe shirking their responsibilities. The King of Pentacles in reverse also talks about maybe someone not being as loyal or as trustworthy as they should be. And the Star card here in reverse is just, the first message I got when I saw this card come out was that it's just feeling like you've lost direction of your north compass. There's something has happened here. I don't know if there's been a breaking of trust, or you're feeling lost over something. It's just you're not really sure what direction to go, and there's so much inner conflict here. I don't know if there's conflict around you or there's just a lot of conflict within you, but there's some sort of discord happening because of all of this that happened here in the past. Now, in the present moment, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Seven of Wands. Again, there looks like this is kind of eerie. I don't know if you're dealing with a water sign here. There's like water in your chart, but Two of Pentacles, you've got to balance something out. You're either weighing your options, you're looking at what's ahead of you. You need to bring, something's been out of balance that you're trying to bring into balance. And the Ace of Cups in reverse, I don't know if you're dealing with, this is over something that's recently started when it comes to like possibly opening up your own heart, possibly a dream of yours. This also could just be like, for some of you with the Ace of Cups, when it's in reverse, I always tend to see this as like you just really kind of pouring from an empty cup. And especially with the Seven of Wands here too, like there's a resistance. Like I'm feeling like you're drained. I get a very drained energy here. Like you just feel like you're fighting something, or you're in resistance to something, or something's in resistance to you, and you're just trying to make it all come together. Like really, how do I bring this together? How do I get the balance right and turn this Ace of Cups upright? In your future, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Swords, not the Four of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Okay. I I think what's going to happen here in the future, air signs, is that you're going to see that I'm getting that you've closed yourself off to opportunities, and you through some sort of, I don't know if it's self sabotage or an argument or something, but it feels like whatever this is, you've got some motivation to move things along in a different direction, or in a like you're finally ready to move forward on something. Like I do see some sort of action happening here. I'm not really sure what this action is. We've got to clarify it, but it's almost like the Six of Pentacles too, when it's in reverse, it's talking about things being out of balance, like just not that equal give and take. And I think I'm getting this sense every time I look at this Five of Swords, it's like, I don't know. I get that you're done with that conflict. You're done with not having the equal give and take. Like you want what's yours now. And how this is all really going to play out, there's a lot of information coming in here. Let's see. Let's go to the clarifiers. Let me see what the Sun card is all about. The Sun in reverse. Why is the Sun here in reverse? Because there's something that's clouding over you. It feels like a heavy cloud over you, and you're needing the clouds to part. You need the sun to come through. You want that clarity. You want like that, I know exactly what I need to do. Almost like that joy. And then we just have the Hangman that's come out. And it's funny because the Hangman is underneath the High Priestess. You've really got to listen to your intuition on this one, air signs. Your intuition is speaking very loudly to you. Whether you can hear it or not, it is. And this is something that you've really got to follow your gut on. You're needing to see things in a new way. There's a shift in lenses or perspective. You got the Emperor card coming up here. This is about you taking the reins of your own life. Oh, wow. Okay. And then we have the Empress card in reverse. Okay. This is totally about you taking the reins of your own life here. Like really kind of getting into the driver's seat, really kind of being the executioner of your own destiny, like your own kingdom, like really saying, okay, this is what's going to go down. But I want to say the reason when I see the Hangman here with the Emperor and the Empress in reverse, again, I want to say it's so important for you to listen to your intuition. And I feel like you're trying to do everything up here and you're not allowing the intuition to come through, like that feminine energy, that abundant knowing, like the just like that sense of like when the Empress, she's at her height, she's the height of the divine feminine energy here. And I'm just getting that it's so important, especially because your theme here is the sap of the moon plant. Like that's where your nectar comes from. That's where your sweetness comes from. It comes from the intuition. It comes from that divine feminine energy. So you got to get out of your head here on this one and really follow your gut. And I think what's going to happen is you're going through something here that's really pressing a pause, or you're really having to like kind of go deeper into the own darkness. You may want to take some really deep meditation time, quiet time, take away all the distractions and really get focused on this. What's this King of Pentacles in reverse? Okay, we have the Page of Wands in reverse. So there may have been some, I don't know, just not some great news here. Something that didn't go the way you wanted, or something got really delayed. Ugh, okay, then we have the Page of Cups in reverse. And, okay, well, we have the Death card and the Justice card in reverse. Okay, something did not go right here. It was unfair. There was an ending. It almost feels like, I want to say, the joy was killed. And And I don't know if it was because of this person. I don't know if this is a person, like someone who is disloyal, someone who wasn't being the right kind of leader, or was just not showing up in the way that they were expected to show up, or should have been, maybe the way they promised. But it just, I want to say that there's a lack of showing up here, and it's caused a really, again, like I want to use the word disappointment, kind of like within water signs, but this is even deeper than that. Like there's some sort of injustice here, or I should say injustice. Okay, so something kind of came to an end here, and then we have the Star card, and I want to say you just feel lost. You felt lost, not really sure what to do, not knowing what direction to take. Yeah, there's the Three of Swords. Wow, okay. Oh boy. Okay, you have the Three of Swords coming up with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, it was like really touch and go. It was kind of hot and cold. There's almost this desire to just want to rush into something else, or just like, just give me the next thing, or like, I just want to know the direction, but you can't rush this thing, air signs. You can't. There's some sort of pain you're kind of needing to really deal with, that's happened here in your past. And I just want to say things just were not on the direction or in the direction that you thought. There's just this general sense of feeling lost. So what's this Five of Wands, this conflict? Tell me about the Five of Wands. Okay, the Fool card. So you're conflicted over a brand new beginning, something coming in here. What do you do for this brand new beginning? Okay, the Knight of Swords. How do you go after it, right? And then, okay, then we have the Eight of Swords, or sorry, the Eight of Coins in reverse, which is like, do I do the work? Do I not do the work? Do I go this way or do I not go this way? Do I just rest? And like, I want to say too, like, there's this almost like a desperation, air signs, to just know, what do I do here? And I just want to get on the right path. I want to know what this new beginning is. And it's just, I don't see, like, obviously there any kind of clarity coming through here, but it's a desperation that I'm getting from this. And it's just coming from this place of really, really wanting to know, which I've been there. I totally get that feeling. Two of Pentacles. What's this Two of Pentacles in your present? Okay, we have the World. So like, you're kind of going between like a brand new beginning and like, do I close something out, or is it really over? Do I go this new route? Tell me more about this Two of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. And then there's the Ace of Cups. You're dealing with something from the past and something from in your future, a new thing. And like, you've got this Ace of Cups here too, that you're really kind of like, what do I do? Do I go back to the past? Do I move forward into the future, like without, and leave the past behind? Tell me more about this Two of Pentacles. Okay, and then you have the Four of Cups and the Six of Wands. Air signs, I feel like you're putting so much pressure on yourself. Like there's just a general kind of like unhappiness or discontentment with something. You just want so much to just be successful, or so much to be acknowledged, or just so much to go in the right direction. And it's really hard. I feel like you're having like a tug of war between past and future, like old and new kind of thing. What is this Ace of Cups in reverse? What is this Ace of Cups? Ooh. Okay, we have the Page of Coins, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Swords. Something is stealing energy from this. And I want to say that whatever this Ace of Cups is, there's something new about it, definitely. I want to say you're learning something from this, or you could be learning something. And there's also something very mysterious about it. Like with the High Priestess coming up, it's almost like, I want to say, your intuition feels very strong around this, or you're feeling very intuitively pulled, but I also get the sense that something's stealing energy from it or trying to sabotage it. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Okay, the Ten of Swords in reverse. The Four of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Oh, there's resistance here, and it could just be about really putting an end to something that I think you may know is done, and the door is closing, but you're in resistance to doing that. So you're really in a tug of war here, like a tug of war with yourself, a tug of war between your heart, your head, your intuition, your mind. Like there's a lot going on here. I do want to say, though, I'm getting the sense that you're being guided towards the new, but maybe not for all of you, but that's kind of what I'm feeling here. I want to say, wherever your intuition's truly speaking to you, you're going to have to cut out like some major distractions here, air signs, like to really get clear. You can't do this with a lot of things going on. You've got to take a moment and just like cut all the noise. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Okay, Six of Pentacles in reverse is clarified by the Six of Swords and the Chariot card. You need to, okay, there's this understanding that there's something that's really out of balance, or there's just something that it's not something you want to receive, or I don't know, it's almost like I'm getting like you want to pull your hand back. Like, this isn't for me. And I don't know if it's something that you were maybe like contemplating, maybe I do it this way, but your intuition is really telling you another. And it's almost like I'm getting the sense that you're going to pull your hand back, and you're going to like, I need to go away from wherever the drama is. I need to leave whatever's causing a lot of turmoil in my life, or, and move ahead. It's time to choose a path. And I see you starting to choose that path here in the future. I see there's a lot of movement here. Tell me about this Five of Swords. Okay. You have the Temperance card coming in and the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the Five of Swords can sometimes be a strategy card too. It's like you're really kind of, it's almost like you're getting back into the game. You're planning, you're strategizing, it's not always just like an argument or a fight or a battle. Like it's almost like you're ready to, I want to say you're almost ready to fight for something, but it's leaving behind whatever the big long-standing burden is, and you're ready to bring balance in, some sort of healing or some sort of transformation. Like something's alchemizing in your life, something's already been transforming, and this is where you're kind of leaning towards. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Okay, you have the Eight of Wands. You're going in fast. So there's definitely like there's some sort of certainty that's kind of coming in. So air signs, you've really got to block out all the noise, go within. Your answers are going to be there intuitively. You're going to know exactly what to do. And once you do, like there's action here, fast movement, just a green light go energy is coming in. Okay, and then you have the Queen of Wands, the Two of Coins, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. So what I see is that you got the Two of Coins here, right in between the two. So you're weighing out something that you're very attracted to. It's pulling you creatively, possibly. It's pulling you spiritually. It just feels magnetic, and it could be someone or just something in your life that's really kind of like speaking to your soul. And the thing that you've been weighing behind is something that's kind of been leaving you a little less like there's just like you're not, it's over, like it's not where your happiness lies, and you're kind of going towards something that it makes you feel more alive inside, and you're ready to take it on. So I see like a lot of movement there. So my advice to you, air signs, is absolutely your intuition is going to tell you what to do. You've got to really tune into that, pay attention, listen to the subtleties, don't dismiss them. And if you need clarification, just ask for that through your meditation practice, your prayer, like whatever you do, you will understand. I do see you getting a lot of clarity here in the future. But you're really kind of having to these last 2 weeks of November, it just feels like you're kind of weighing things out, and you're really kind of looking at everything, and you're kind of in this tug of war with yourselves. So air signs, that's my reading for you. Any air signs in the Gemini, Libras, and Aquarians in the live chat here? Hey, Leah. Carol, hello. Pamela, hello. Hi, this guy. All right, fire signs, you guys are next. Aries. Yes, Aries. Aries, Leo, and Sag. Aries, Leo, and Sag. Aries, Leo, and Sag. Hey, Steve. Lisa. Hello. Okay, what is in for store for my fire signs for the last half of November? You're welcome, Suitor. Bonnie, hello. All right, fire signs. One more cut here. See what's in store for you. How's everyone doing so far? Fernando. Hello, Alfredo. All right, fire signs. Let's find out what's coming in for you for the last half of November. Oh my gosh, and then we're into the last month of 2022. Warp speed this year went by with. Warp speed. It feels like I just did my ayahuasca ceremony like 2 months ago. What is going on? Okay. All right, fire signs, let's find out what is going to be the theme of your reading. What is the main theme of fire signs reading today? I'm not taking that because too many cards. What is the main theme here? Here we go. And what is the potential challenge? There. Oop. All right. Let's see here. All right. Oh, a card I have not seen before. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, so the main theme of your reading is coagulation. So this is about merging, something kind of finally mixing together, two elements that may have been separated coming in. Sometimes though with coagulation, it can also talk about things slowing down, like not flowing as easily. We'll see. We'll see though, because it can talk about union. So, but your challenge, your potential challenge though, is against nature. Fire signs. So let's kind of go into that one. Willfulness to force or control. On some level, we all know when we are going against nature. We recognize it in feelings of impatience and agitation that arise when trying to force certain outcomes. This card arrives to remind the alchemists they cannot control the uncontrollable. Nature has its way enveloping us in a wild narrative that we can collaborate in, but not dictate. No matter our efforts to manage every aspect of our lives, the mess ensues. Spring is soggy. The lotus requires mud. People do what they do. This card heeds a warning not to fight the flow of Mother Nature or of destiny. Once we loosen the grip of what we think life should look like, a whole new realm of possibilities awakens. Now is the time to be radically open to what nature has in store for you. So I feel like fire signs, there's something here that you're really wanting to come together, whether it's an idea, an opportunity, a relationship, whatever this might be that might be coming into union or to come together to finally start sticking, right? That coagulation, it cannot be forced. And there's a need to really kind of back off of trying to fit puzzle pieces into like places that it's not, like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. It's just not going to happen. And it's funny, it's just as I say that, you've got like a square peg kind of thing, like a square hole really, but like, that's funny. It's just not going to happen. So there's like an easing up or need to let go of some energy. So let's kind of see where this is all kind of going with your tarot. What do we need to know about the past here for fire signs? Oh, look at that. Last time we had the King of Pentacles in reverse. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That was for air signs. Okay, tell me about more about the past. What do we need to know about the past? Okay, we have the Three of Cups. Okay, and we have the Hangman coming in. What's coming into the present moment? We have the Four of Swords. I love it. I love it. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles coming right after. Like that is totally about like, let me just go into meditation. Let me just go into my peaceful place and everything just kind of works out. What else do we need to know about the... Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. You have the Six of Wands coming in, fire signs. Coming into the future. We have the Four of Cups. The Five of Pentacles. Oy. Okay, and then we have the Devil card coming in. Things look really good in the last half of November, but the future looks a little iffy. Okay, and look at this. Your main card here, the bottom of the deck, is the Moon card coming up. And underneath that is the Two of Swords in reverse. This is exactly like what the cards are saying right now. Fire signs, you have got to surrender. You have got to let go. You've got to go into the unknown and be okay with it. This is how the movement happens. This is how you come out of the pause, the stagnation, the stuckness, the indecision, like whatever it is. This is really about like letting go. and really allowing yourself to be in the darkness, to not know what the next thing is, to allow the mystery to speak to you, to allow the mystery to do its work, so that something can come together. Because I do see that something's definitely coming together for you in the last half of November, but then there's something happening after that. I don't know what that is. So, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Cups, and the Hangman. I think you're just feeling off balance here in a sense of like your own status, your own success. I want to say that the Queen of Pentacles 2 in reverse sometimes is like a little bit of ego comes in trying to push for things to like go her way at the expense of like something else. I think you want success so much. It's like I see this Three of Cups as like that moment where you're finally going to be happy. That moment where you're going to like feel that joy, that reason to celebrate. And it's not happening here. In the past, you're like, the Hangman's here. So something's kind of hit the pause button. You may have even I feel like you've been flipped upside down. But this has been done so that you can see things in a different way or get a different perspective on something. There's something you're missing here, fire signs. In your present situation, we have the Four of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. So I see you kind of retreating. I see you kind of going into this, maybe it's a state of healing or just taking a time out, really kind of tuning in more to your own meditation practice. And this is where like there's some sort of breakthrough or success. Like I see you coming out of some kind of dark portal into some light. And there's a sense of achievement here. There's definitely a sense of achievement coming in this last half of November. But then there's this Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles and the Devil. So there's this sense of discontentment again. Almost feeling like you've been rejected or you're feeling kind of left without. And with the Devil card coming here, like I don't know, fire signs, I feel like this is a state of mind, to be honest. Like I feel like you get this moment, but then you glaze over it and you kind of go back to like, well, because you definitely get some movement here, but then like it almost feels like you take one step forward, two steps back. But I think it's a state of mind. It's the way you're perceiving it. Like it's not really what's happening. So let's see. Tell me about the moon. Moon in reverse. What do we need to know about the moon in reverse? Yeah, okay. Oh, wow. You have the Four of Swords in reverse, the Judgment card, and the Wheel. All of the big change happens when you lean into the mystery. You go into your feminine energy. You stop trying to make everything. You stop trying to push. You go into allowance. You tap into your own dream space. Yeah, the movement happens. You come out of like this retreat period and it really puts you on the path, right? You have the Judgment card here. So it allows for like either a major decision to be made, or like the Judgment usually talks about just really getting on your path and feeling very aligned to it, feeling like you're doing the thing that you know you're meant to be doing. So there's big changes coming in here. If you can like really go into that dark space where it's not about what you're going to be doing, it's about allowing the things to take place. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here in the past. Because I am getting the message things are coming together, but it's almost like by you doing things, it's like you're either slowing it down or you're interfering in the process. The Moon card. on that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, it's just really about getting out of the ego and, not interfering with... Okay, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Nine of Wands in reverse. I just feel like there was so much confusion, or something felt so hidden to you when it came to your work, your creativity, your passion, what you're feeling pulled towards. And it's almost like you wanted to give up. You almost like wanted to give up. Like saying like, screw it. Screw this. Then we have the Three of Cups here. I think you're kind of going through this again. It's like, it brings me back to the water signs reading of the need to understand the cycles of stuff, and that there's going to be ebbs and flows, and there's going to be dips and there's going to be high peaks and valleys. And I'm seeing that here. Tell me about your Three of Cups. You have the Faith card in reverse. I think you were losing faith in like this happiness thing coming, this joyous occasion coming to be. Yeah, and the World card in reverse, like just not feeling like it's going to happen, like not feeling like you're going to get that accomplishment or achievement. There's a sense of something falling apart here, or at least it feels that way. And I just get the sense, fire signs, that you felt like, what am I even doing this for? Like really kind of losing some faith. But then we have the Hangman. So there was a need to pause. There was a need to slow down. Ten of Wands in reverse. You may have been carrying too many burdens, like putting too much pressure on yourself for a really long time, trying to take on more than you can handle. And then we have the Magician here in reverse with the Seven of Swords here in reverse. I think you just... the energy that I'm getting is you just keep going back to the same thing that's not working, and it's like, stop doing that. And it's like you're just taking on way too much here, and I think you needed to pause. I think you needed to see things in a new light, get a fresh perspective, because it can't move forward this way. It's a lot of manipulative energy here, and it's not that I'm saying that you're trying to be manipulative, fire signs, but you are in a way, in a sense of you're trying to manipulate things in the way you think it's supposed to go down. And the universe is like saying, no, there's a different way of doing this, and we're trying to do it for you, but like you keep interfering. Tell me about the Four of Swords. Tell me about the Four of Swords. Okay. You have the Three of Swords in reverse coming in. We have the Fool card. See, better things coming in here for you. Anything else we need to know about? Oh, the Knight of Wands and the Hangman in reverse. This is the energy that you want, fire signs. And you get it when you go into like quiet. You go into peacefulness. You take yourself out of the equation in a sense of everything that you think you need to do. This is when the movement happens, and there's like a new opening here. There's a brand new opening. I think it's something that you didn't even see coming. And it's like, it sparks a whole bunch of excitement here. There's motivation. But it's all coming in a way that you didn't see coming. With that Hangman in reverse, this is why like you needed the fresh perspective. So I would definitely suggest here, fire signs, you need to like see things from a new way. And then it opens the door here for you. Like really flip the whole thing upside down. It's like, it takes me back to like when I was like learning yoga and like yoga teaching, that you know, when you go into a headstand, the whole purpose of a headstand is to put your heart above your head so that you can see things from a perspective of the heart versus like the mind. So I'm just kind of feeling the need to say that to you right now. So tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Death card. There's like a rebirth. And it comes through surrender. Stop resisting. This is where you're going to have your rebirth moment of something that is very much tied to your own independence, your own like idea of like what success is for you. You're going to feel a sense of accomplishment, but it comes through you letting go, fire signs. Tell me about the Six of Wands, because the Death card is also about letting go, right? Like when it's in reverse, it's like we're having a hard time letting go, but it's upright here. So I see you letting go. And then the Seven of Wands here is in reverse. Let go. And this is where all your success really comes through. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Yeah. Okay. You have the Ace of Coins on the Page of Wands in reverse. So I feel like this is something that you may have maybe previously gotten some crappier news on, or there was a delay in something. You now are finally getting the go ahead and some roots are getting formed. There's something here possibly around your own finances, your own stability, something that is very tangible that's kind of finally taking place. And there's like a really nice achievement that you're going to feel over the last 2 weeks of November. Now, okay, I don't know what happens here in the future, but it's coming up, so we're gonna take a look at it because we have the Four of Cups, and it's just like discontentment again, or just like focused on like the missed opportunities. So like, what is this all about? What's this Four of Cups about? Not wanting to miss an opportunity. Okay. And then we have the Empress card and we have the Two of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're doing a bit of, again, it's like a few steps forward, a couple steps back. Like you definitely make progress in in the last half of November. But I think then like you get caught up in that energy again and you feel like you need to do more. And I really want to say that what you need to do is really look at the path of abundance for yourself here, fire signs, and know that you will attract it to you if you're in the right frequency. And there's something about not knowing. That Two of Wands in reverse is about like really not knowing the path ahead. I feel like you really need to embrace the unknown here. There seems to be a theme going on within all the readings, but fire signs, you've really got to step into your own feminine energy. You've got to allow that to be the lead here. This is all about surrender, letting go, allowance, being okay in the mystery, not knowing. It's like when you don't know something, you kind of get into your own head and you start, it's almost like you bring in this energy that sabotages things, you know, like you literally get in your own way. So what's this Five of Pentacles? Okay, it's the Star card, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Wands, and then the Five of Cups. Don't overwhelm yourself. Again, like I said at the beginning, it feels like this is a state of mind. Like it's like you're creating it in your head, but it's not necessarily what's really happening. It's almost like you're your own worst enemy, like fire signs. You put too much on your plate or you overwhelm yourself, and really you've got some beautiful things happening, but you're looking at things from the glass half empty versus half full. You're focusing on what's not going right versus what could be going right. And you're creating this sense of lack mentality or lack consciousness that could get in your way. So I feel like I'm bringing this up so that you don't do that. Like you avoid that. Because I see that's a potential here in your timeline here, fire signs. Because now we have the Devil. And who wants to end the spread with the Devil? So what's this Devil? I'm hearing the Devil is you. The Devil is you. Okay, what's this Devil? The Eight of Wands. Okay, it's like it just shuts everything down. It shuts the progress down. It stops everything. It halts everything. It's confusion. Tell me more about this, Devil. When it comes to your dreams, what's really going to make you happy? New doors opening. Just getting stuck. Okay, don't do that, fire signs. Just don't do that, because I see like everything's going to change for the better. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Page of Coins. You just got to cut that energy out. You got to cut that energy out. I feel like whatever this is that's kind of coming in, fire signs, it's like self-produced, unnecessarily. Like you don't have to go down this road. It's like things start going well, and then all of a sudden, like you go into some, I don't know, some narrative in your head, or you just get out of your own way. Get out of your own way, go into a state of allowance, do breath work, do meditation, I don't know, go take a walk out in nature, just let go. Find ways to let go. And I think you're going to be totally fine. I see a really big change coming in here. I see things are coming together. You just can't force things to happen at the speed that I think you want to, fire signs. You've got to be okay with the speed of what they're happening. So just let it go. Like let things kind of come into their own fruition at the speed that they're meant to. There's some sort of lesson here for you of kind of surrendering more of your energy into the divine feminine and the mystery of things, and just letting that go. And I think everything will be fine. I do get that sense, like whatever this is that's coming up here, it's like if it happens, you created it. Like it doesn't have to happen is what I'm trying to say. It's more of like a state of mind. So fire signs, that's my reading for you. How are my fire signs doing? Like, is that what's going on here? Like, what's going on here, fire signs? All right. Ellen, the ebb and flow thing makes sense. Oh, we needed to take a break. Lisa, suitor bug, it resonated. Yeah, Alfredo, you may have something of being your own worst enemy. Yeah, change state of mind. All right, Earth signs, you are last but not least. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is in store for my Earth signs for the last half of November? What is in store here for my Earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Cappy time is right, Leah. Do one more cut. All right. All right. Earth signs. What is the main theme of the reading here for Earth signs? What is the main theme And what is the potential challenge? There's that coagulation card again. All right. What is the main theme for Earth signs reading? What is the main theme here for Earth signs reading? Oh, oh my gosh. And the challenge. Oh, okay. Well, Earth signs, you got the same card as fire signs did, but it's in your theme. It's not your challenge. The theme here is, again, working against nature. Trying to fit that square peg into the round hole. But your challenge is yellowing. So let me just go to yellowing. Aging, transitioning, warning. Oh, Earth signs. Indicating transition. The yellowing leads us into the next phase. Okay, you're having okay, this is a little bit of a different read here for you, Earth signs. You're really having a hard time of letting go of something that's either done, it's over, it's past its expiration date. The yellowing leads us into the next phase of our alchemical work. Envision the yellowing as pages of a beloved novel or the ochre blanket of leaves in the fall. This color seeps out to signify the beginning of the end, a return to zero. Even a deep bruise finds a yellow tint as it reaches its final phases of healing. In contrast, yellow can be the marker of long-awaited growth, as seen in the first rays of the sun and the cheer of forsythia in February. Okay, right away, I want to say, Earth signs, there is a silver lining to this, what seems like a little bit of a dark cloud. I want to say you're leveling up. I'm getting the sense as I'm reading this, I'm getting the messages that you're going through a phase of leveling up. And so you have to let go of the thing. Like, it's time to move forward. Something is past its expiration date, but like, it's time to move on. It's time to go to that next level. So it feels a little bittersweet because we our human attachment like levels are just always we want to hold on, especially if you're a Taurus, right? Like me, like we love to hold on to things. We dig our heels in and like, no, I don't want to move forward. But it feels like there's something here that's pushing you along and you've got to kind of go with it. And I think you're kind of like, I don't know if you're digging your heels in. So let's see what's, it's a little bit of a different read than what fire signs. So what do we need to know about the past here for Earth signs? What do we need to know about the past? Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups in reverse. And the Seven of Cups in reverse. That Seven of Cups has been coming out a lot. So is the Ace of Cups. Okay, what do we need to know about the present? Okay, we have the Four of Swords. The Knight of Cups in reverse. The Justice card. Okay, and what is coming into the future here? Four of Wands. What else do we need to know about the future here for Earth signs? What's coming into the future here for Earth signs? Like every Taurus, taking its time. All right. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Nice energy. Oh, beautiful. On the bottom of the deck, you have Divine Wisdom card coming in, which is like, another major arcana in this particular deck. And underneath it is the Hermit in reverse. I feel like the first thing I got is you're graduating, Earth signs. You're going through some kind of graduation process on a very deep spiritual level, but also just in life in general. Like there's something you're graduating from. And I feel like for some reason you're digging your heels in and you're like, I don't know if I'm ready. Like I still like being in, it's almost like, no, high school's so fun, like I can still like just do this thing. And I was like, I don't want to go to college or university and I got to really do the real work. It's kind of like that vibe. Which is kind of funny. Instantly, it's such a strong message I'm getting from here. You're going through a graduation process and it's because of a lot of work you've done. It's a lot of work you've done, so you deserve it. Like, so hello, receive it. Interesting. So you have the Six of Pentacles here in the past with the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Cups in reverse. It's crazy because there's this energy here of, really, I'm just getting like things feel very even. They feel very even, like there's like a balancing of things that have been happening and it's like you've had to balance certain things, but it just felt like it was kind of all coming together. But then you have this Ace of Cups here in reverse followed by the Seven of Cups in reverse. And I feel like, I don't know. It feels like there's a hidden energy around this Ace of Cups. So I don't know if something is kind of confusing or unclear around what this Ace of Cups, because it's in reverse. So there's like a new energy here. Could have something to do with the heart, love, dreams, intuition. But there's some kind of something hidden about it. And I say that because the Seven of Cups is here too in reverse, and it feels like there's like a lack of options is what I'm getting here. Like a lack of options, or not wanting to see the options, or I don't know. We'll see when we clarify that. But it's kind of a weird energy to articulate. In your present, you have the Four of Swords, the Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Justice card. I want to say the Knight of Cups in reverse, I got a very interesting read on that I don't usually get. It feels like something is happening. There's action towards either love or just really following your heart, taking action from the heart or your intuition. But it's, there's something here happening behind the scenes. It's either happening in the underground or behind the scenes. And it's going to feel like there's some sort of retreat happening in the last half of November. But you have the Justice card coming in. So something is working out in your favor here. Like something is coming into, I want to say, something is coming out right for you. But it might be happening still beneath the surface, like behind the scenes. If you have sense of it, it's going to be really subtle. You might see things, it's going to be really subtle, but I get that something's evening out the score for you in the last half of November. But there is a sense of healing or retreat or needing to, like, there's some kind of distance involved here. So it's a little vague. I know I'm having a hard time articulating this energy. It's very new to me. So now in your future, you have the Four of Wands, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles. Really good energy here, Earth signs. I see, obviously the Four of Wands. This could be some sort of new contract, new agreement, new kind of relationship coming into play, or the merging of something. Again, I talk about this graduation process. I feel like there's a reason to celebrate. Like, you're going to feel that graduation element. Like, this Four of Wands has that graduation energy attached to it. It could come in the form, though, of like a union of something, or like a contract, an agreement. And the Ace of Wands in reverse, I'm getting like, the reason why it's in reverse is it's new, but it's familiar at the same time. Like, it feels like it comes from your past, but it's new. And there's the beginning stages of building a foundation here. So like you're in the initial stages, like you're just starting to figure things out, put some foundation down. So I don't know, I really dig this energy, although it's kind of new to me. I don't know how to articulate it so well. So just bear with me as we kind of pull some more cards here. So tell me about this Divine Wisdom card. What do we need to know about this for Earth? Oh my gosh. Well, there's your Four of Wands again, Earth signs. Wow. Okay. Okay, and then we have the Page of Coins with the Ten of Coins in reverse. This is, the Ten of Coins in reverse is giving me very much long-awaited arrival. Like, and with the Page of Swords too, it's like, oftentimes the Page of Swords can talk about, like, there's something coming in, but it was delayed. And I feel like, I'm just getting that you're graduating to like such a great level here, or there's some sense of long-awaited gift or graduation gift. Like, it's better than you think, or you don't expect the amount of it, or like, when I say the amount, I just mean like the abundant nature of it. And I do want to say that there's a lot of, like, the Page of Swords talks a lot about too, about the curiosity, like wanting to know more. Like, I don't know, something's piquing your interest here. It's time to follow that. Okay, let's see. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Page of Cups in reverse, the Strength card, and the Ace of Wands. There's that Ace of Wands again. It's up right here. Yeah, it feels like you were balancing stuff out, right? Everything, there's a lot going on. It took a lot of your energy. And I want to say at the same time, there was something new coming in, but also something maybe shutting down. I don't know. There's this Page of Cups in reverse. It feels like while you're kind of juggling a bunch of things, like, and trying to bring everything into balance in this past here, it felt like there were some really good things happening, but also maybe not some things that were like a little bit of a letdown. as you were just trying to kind of keep it all together is what I'm getting. But something definitely sparks some passion here. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. Oh. Okay, the Emperor and the Four of Coins in reverse. I don't know if you had to let go of something here or... You know, the Emperor is a culmination point, right? It's the divine masculine of the deck. It's a big, strong achievement. I'm wondering if you had a hard time letting go of that. It's almost like, again, it brings me back to the kind of the idea of, oh, I graduated high school, now I got to go on to university kind of feeling. Like you really accomplished something or had something great, but then it's like there's this essence of also having to let it go. And I think there was some sadness around this, but at the same time, there's also an opening, a blessing coming in. This could be someone very important to you too. Tell me about the Seven of Cups in reverse. Oh, wow. Okay, there's the Judgment card and the Justice card again. It felt like you didn't have options or options were closing out or you didn't want the option that you had. It's like you saw the option, but you're like, I don't know if I want that. But it's balancing something out here. It's bringing something into, it's changing the score in your favor. And it's really putting you on a very divine pathway, a pathway that your soul wants you to be on. It's like all part of the plan. Tell me about the Four of Swords here in coming in, what we're going to be experiencing, earth signs in we have the Devil in reverse and the Six of Cups. Okay, earth signs, right away. It's about like holding on to what you know, which is comfortable and is the past, and really needing to let go of that. So I think you're going to be putting a lot of energy or focus into how do I let go of the thing that I need to like move on from now. Like it's completed, it's done, I did the work, it's time to go to the next stage. And I think you just get like, there's a little bit of nostalgia here about like how good it was. And like, I don't know, there's just like, but there were some really good things that happened here. This might be like you needing to move on from someone to go to someone new, or just maybe going on from a place that was really comfortable for you, maybe work wise, and now going on to something new. That's going to really cause you to level up. Maybe you're going up in promotion, like maybe you're like going in a new position. I don't know, but there's this, it's time to move forward. It's time to graduate. It's time to like, and I'm getting the sense that for some reason you are like, I want to, but I don't want to. I want to, but I don't want to. Like there's some sort of comfort in the known. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have the fives. Okay, so the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands in reverse on this Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's like there's something happening here behind the scenes, but you're also in a way like fighting it. It's like no, like you're just wanting to slow it down. It's almost like, I don't know if I'm ready yet. I don't know if I want to put my big pants on yet. I don't know if I want to go to the next level. Like I just caught my breath. Like I don't know. It's there's movement happening here in the realm of taking action from the heart, following the heart. It's almost like you want to reject what the universe is trying to bring in for you. And it's like, no, don't do that. Okay, Justice card. Ooh, something's getting revealed to you here, Taurus, Virgo, and Cappy. Wow. Okay. You have the moon in reverse with the sun in reverse and the Knight of Swords all in the middle of it in reverse. Okay. Something that got revealed to you, okay, and totally took you by surprise with that Knight of Swords in reverse, and really didn't feel like it was that good of a thing, you know, like kind of maybe made you sad, or maybe you just didn't see, you didn't have the clarity that you needed. All of it's going to be made right. Like, again, the score is getting evened out here. And it's something about, like, I don't know if it got revealed to you, because obviously we just came off that lunar eclipse. So I'm wondering if it's something that came there, but then something changes the score here for you in the last half of November. And I want to say, I think you're going to like it, but for whatever reason, you're like, I don't know. Okay. And I think that's part of the reason why the 10 of Pentacles is here in reverse. It's like almost like you're rejecting this bounty that's coming towards you. And it's only because you've gotten comfortable where you're at, and it's like, oh no, but I like it here. Like, hold on. Like, just hold on. Okay, so 4 of Wands. In the future here, tell me about this 4 of Wands. Okay, you have the Ace of Cups, the 9 of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, straight up. This is something you cannot control. We talk about, like, you know, trying to control nature, trying to force the things to be the way you want them to be. It's just not going to happen. But whatever is coming in for you, Earth signs, it looks really nice. I don't see why you'd want to, like, you know, reject the gift horse that's coming your way, because it's like a damn stallion is what I feel like. So, I want to say that, like, with this Queen of Wands in reverse, I'm just getting like, whatever you were trying to control, it's like whatever this is that's coming together, this union, this contract, this agreement, this happy moment, this joyous occasion, this graduation moment that you're going to feel like you're going to be like, oh, this is my graduation gift? Shoot. What was I so focused on before? Like, why didn't I, like, open my arms up to receive it? Like, that's the energy that I'm getting. And you're just like, whatever fears you're having or stresses around it or worries, like, all of that gets alleviated. So tell me about this Ace of Wands. Okay, you have the Queen of Coins coming in. There you are, Earth signs. There's that seven of Cups in reverse again. Oh my goodness. And the Empress card. Okay, there you go. There is, like, this brings me back up here where there's something that's trying to come in, and it's so on your path, and it's so about changing the score of something or really making something right. But at the same time, you're like, I don't know if I want that option. Well, I'm going to tell you that whatever option is coming in, it's new, but it's familiar at the same time. And it's like, it's either your person, it's the thing that makes you feel full and complete and fully, like, in abundance. It feels like you're the magnet of the universe's joy. Like, I don't know, like, and it just brings in so much stability. You totally feel lit up, like, from this thing, or signs, whatever this Ace of Wands is. And then you're building here. So you start building with this three of coins, working together. Oh my, okay, hold on a second. Let me pull one more card. Wow. Wow. Okay, let me just pull them all the way they came out. Okay, on your Three of Pentacles, you have the Four of Swords in reverse, the King of Cups, the Eight of Coins, and the Five of Cups in reverse. Like, this is such good energy. This is you kind of coming out of whatever retreat you needed to go into here. Like, you're like, okay, let me just focus. Let me just kind of get my head around this. I gotta like let go. I can't kind of control this. I need to really kind of go inward. You do like, and you finally like what comes out of it is like King of Cups energy. You know, with a lot of the cup energy here that's coming up, this could be something that involves your heart, someone else that you care very deeply for, possibly even some kind of soulmate, because there's just so many cards here. The Six of Cups, the Four of Wands, twice in your reading, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Like, it's just, there's a lot. The Empress card, the Emperor card, like, there's just a lot here that's telling me, like, for some of you, this is like a really divine union. For others of you, this is like a divine union of like a dream of yours, or leveling up in some way that really takes you to the next level in like your purpose, or just maybe even just your own intuition, like is going like next level. But there's a lot of effort being put in here, steady effort, the desire to do the work, and really kind of come out of a place where, oh, this kind of sucks, to, whoa, this is amazing, you know, like, so, I mean, way to close off the night here, Earth signs. I love this reading, especially as a Taurus. I love this reading because just coming off my lunar eclipse blindside and everything else, like, thing, I'm just like, I need something good to happen in the end of November. Earth signs, awesome. Guys, if you need your own personal reading, just know that you can book with me in the links below. Just head over to my website and I'll get you in. We'll do the read. If you need some coaching, some healing, like whatever, just know that I'm always here for you guys. I love you. And again, if you want to join Alchemy, we do have our live call this Sunday. So I'd love to see you there on the live call. Guys, have an amazing night, and I'll be back with you guys really soon. You're gonna love next week's podcast. I have a brand new guest on. He's so amazing. His story is incredible, but it's just so empowering and uplifting. You're gonna really love the energy and the vibe. It's gonna bring you into like a total high vibe state. So I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys on the podcast next week. Guys, have an amazing night. Mwah! I love you.